Alright, we're back again and about time 2, and this time we're in the mood. Yes! Obviously only one's gonna shoot, but still. Discombobulated lollipops. Attractive cucumbers. Alright, Chad just said, speaking of leaks, have you heard of the leaked Shrek 5 plot that may or may not be fake? I have not heard of this. I don't know what you're talking about. But you do have a little bit of my attention. It does sound interesting, even though I don't think I've seen a Shrek since... I don't even know if I've seen the third one. I've definitely seen the first two. I don't know if I've seen the third one. I did see the Puss in Boots one that everyone was like freaking out about being so good. The other year or whatever. We draw these. Alright, we do get a level. I like that. We don't have the trumpets for this, and it also didn't really... I mean, it was like kind of nice to have in the last session, but it didn't do that much. The Queen Bee is kind of cool. Or you could do that with a bear or something. There can be only one. Does this buff? This doesn't buff enemy bees, right? That'd be kind of crazy. I guess I can't really take advantage of either of these things yet, so I'm sort of wanting to do this. Maybe I don't freeze it. But is it too? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. According to the leak. The plot to Shrek 5 is Shrek's daughter sends Shrek and Donkey to the real world, whatever that means. If this is real, it will be a flop for sure. How do you have so many stats? Did you cheat? What's going on in there, lib.io? What I do remember is this the movie that has, like, Shrek's kids in it, and for some reason Zendaya is, like, voicing a daughter Shrek or something? Is this what I'm... Is this a vague memory? Is this a real memory that I'm memorizing? Am I remembering a real event? Yes, it is that. Okay. Now this is a bold strategy right here. This is a bold strategy, taking the bee for no reason. Is there honey? There is honey. Kinda want to save this level for next turn, even though it's very greedy. I like that. Give me a honey right now. How could you do such a thing to me? You betrayed me and everyone I love. How could you do this? Rude. We're probably gonna lose this round. I would be shocked if we won this round. Oh yeah, that lizard's gonna be a problem. That lizard's gonna be a problem. Also, they're level 2. We're just dead. We're just super dead. Wait, we drew. That's a miracle. That's actually a miracle. Holy crap, that's so good. Alright, here. I guess you could have argued leveling this would have been good because then you get the buff of the stuff with the money and the things and the stuff. Alright, you know, this queen bee has definitely not... Oh, we got a bear, though. Hold your horses. Hold on now. Hold on now. Give honey to all pets within one space. There's not really... You're really only going to give this one back, so you're only going to get, like, one benefit out of it, but it is, you know, that is something. Otherwise, I guess a hawk here, just because it's a good unit. It just feels weird to, you know, it always feels weird to sell the unit you just spent money on, but, this makes sense. The problem, of course, here is, oh, but then I don't have the level 2s and blah, 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 so... Maybe you just do this and buy a bear. And then you just, like, chill on that. Okay, hold on. Does this make sense? Is what I'm doing making sense, kind of? Sort of. Bear does replace enemy perks, you're not wrong. There's not that many of... Okay, what the hell is this? 6 trumpets. Oh man, they got a bunch of spawn. Hold on though, I got rid of your whatever it's called, and I shot you twice, and then I got a bigger bee. So take that, I guess, for no reason. The queen bee. There's no way this is good. There's no way this is good enough. If there was a weekly that was like melon, garlic, some other third thing, where you can like toss them in front, then you can actually get some serious extra value there. But here though, like there's still value. People are still gonna be running tomatoes and durians, but the problem is those are before attacks. Maybe there'll be a popcorn or a banana, but there's also gonna be like, you know, there's a lot of things that happen on the attack or before the attack, which means the honey is not really as effective. Not really as effective. But I'm going to do it so that we have the opportunity to do it, I guess. Alright. This gopher tamarin needs to go. We need to get something sick off of this bear level. Is that gonna mess me up? Yep, it is. Because that tamarin is not gonna shoot now. Yeah. 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 Not quite there. Not quite getting there. Alright. Huge. Yeah. As a unit. It's definitely a unit. Queen bee is a meme strat that needs to be done. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. Kind of feels like I'm just throwing away a run for the heck of it. I know that seems a little crazy to do what this is doing right now, but I think I'm doing that. I think I'm doing that. I think I'm doing that. Okay, we don't really need this right now. Don't really need that right now. Okay, we don't, yeah, okay. I was hoping for B level, sell the beaver. I think that would be the ideal. Okay, we're both gonna get some... What just happened to my queen bee? What was that? What just happened to my queen bee? What did you shoot? How did you shoot me? I missed it. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Wow. I don't even know what the hell just happened. I don't know what happened. Straight up don't know what happened. Alright, can you give me something that I want, please? I don't even really want this, but... Where's my queen? I need my queen! Cucumber might not be bad. Yeah. Yeah. Double queen bee runs? Everyone's trying to meme? What's happening? What a strange... Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Okay. Got it. I forgot what was happening. God damn it. Wait, the dog? No, because it got an extra 2 health. Go fuck yourself. This game sucks, man. Fuck this stupid game. F this stupid... I want the queen bee level. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. What are we doing here, man? None of this works. None of this works. What are we doing? Aardvark does make sense with a bear, but we're not there anymore. We're on 1 health with 1 win. Let's be honest with ourselves. We can be honest here. We can be honest here. Thing is, you like need this to be after this if you want it to work, but then at that point it's here and there's like then you're not even doing the queen bee thing. So I guess we're just not doing that, and we're just doing this. We can't even do that anyway. What am I talking about? We're not doing anything. We're just losing. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here, right? There's also the team you can't even Komodo. How did he get the other 2 trumpets? I saw the bat one. Did he have a cherry or something? I mean, we're gonna win this one, but we're also against the people with 1 win and 1 health, so it's not exactly like a crazy thing we're pulling off here. This feels like such a waste of money, but it does mean we get to stat up our 2 people that we're most excited about, so there is that at least. Friend Fates resummon it. Behind, this is 1-1. That's not really important. Aardvark could be cool to put in the bag. Or I guess, like, here. Or something. Again, probably not really worth doing, but... Like, the Hawk isn't doing anything in particular. Like, it's not important to the team. That is something to consider. But it also feels like too late for the Aardvark. Also feels like maybe you do like Grizzly Bear or something instead of the Hawk, and you put it like right there. I think that would be worthwhile. Hey, you know, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. We're buffing the front and the back. Putting on the bear. Okay, they have a strategy and they're sticking to it. They have a respect. Oh, they're gonna get so much. Rumpets. We lose. It's over. Not even close. Go screw yourself, video game. Alright, that was the meme run. We got the meme run out of the way. It's fine. We got the meme run out of the way. Everything's fine. It was just a bad meme run. Nothing matters. It's okay. It's not my, you know, value as a human being. Anyway, on a completely different note, I did see 2 red-tailed hawks today. Actually, I heard them first. They did like the quintessential like scream thing. That is not how it sounds like at all, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the sound effect from movies when they say it's a bald eagle, except it's not, because that's not what bald eagles sound like. Regardless, I heard them and then I saw them and I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. And yeah, that's what happened. It was kind of cool. And then I had another bird-related incident this week. I want to say it was either Friday or Thursday. No, it must have been Saturday, where there was a screened-in porch, but like the entrance to the screened-in porch, where there would be a door, was just a hole. Like you just, you know, things can go through that space. There's no door, but it's like a doorway. And so a bird got in there and got all stuck and discombobulated and whatnot. This does work better with the spawns. Guinea fowl is generally better. Are we gonna trick ourselves into doing another spawn team? Is that what we're gonna do again? Seems like it. And so this bird was stuck. It was a small bird, you know, like sparrow, finch, whatever, chickadee type. No, it wasn't a chickadee. I know what a chickadee looks like. Uh-oh. Aardvark team? What a Weasley piece of poo that guy is. Although it still was enough. So it was stuck in there, flying around doing its thing. I know, like, you're supposed to, like, do this for Jabroa and whatnot, I guess. It only works once, and it doesn't say it's permanent. It probably isn't in battle, but I guess, like, it's something. But it's not even really related to what we're doing, so how about no? Ooh, I'm gonna save that level for next turn. I did just do the cricket level, so I will save the other one. Tempted to almost just sell the horse and bring this in just so to save the money. Not against that. I'm very much for that, in fact. It also gives us more potential to level the sturgeon, which I would be interested in. The stork, yeah, I guess we're not storking this time around. So I was stuck there for a few minutes, being stupid, not being able to find the way out, even though it's like right there. Classic brain bird stuff. And the I was doing something else, which is why I didn't go bother to like try to get it out. So I was like, I'll give it, you know, I was doing some like food cooking stuff. So I was like, maybe it'll escape by the time I'm done. It didn't. And so I was like, I looked out the window. I was like, come on, you can do this. Come on. I had my warm food. I really don't want to go out there and like touch bird. Bird flu's a thing now, right? Well, not that it wasn't a thing before, but it's like more of a thing. And like, come on, just get out. And at that moment, another bird flew from outside, and it didn't go into the doorway. It went onto the screen, but from the outside, right? So it's on the screen outside. There's the one stuck inside, and the bird that's on the outside is kind of like, it looked inquisitive. It was like, all right, there's stuff here. My boy's inside, screeching. He's stuck. What's going on here? It moves to like kind of the next panel over where the entranceway is. It goes onto the ground, onto the ground, and it does one of these. It's like, you ever seen one of those videos of a dog that's like has definitely ran into a sliding glass door before, and so every time it like goes to the sliding glass door, it's like, is it there? I can't see it. And then once it knows it's crossed the path, like the line of where it would be, it's like, okay, I'm good. The bird did that shit. I'm telling you, the bird that was coming from the outside was like, with his beak, it's like, oh, I think I've crossed where it would be. And then it did like a chirp, chirp, chirp. And then the other bird instantly followed it out. I was like, did I just see the smartest little bird of all time? What the fuck was that? That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. It was awesome. It was so sick, actually. Actually 5-head bird. Not even a joke. It was so good. And, yeah, I don't know. I needed to tell someone that because that was insane. I've never seen that before, and that was wild. That was a wild thing to see. And yeah, no notes really. Just that's what happened. The bird did that, like instantly was like, "Get out here, you dumbass!" And then the other was like, "Oh shit, okay." It was instant. And that's after it having been stuck for like 5 minutes, flying every wall area except for the way out. It was unbelievable. Daigo with a full parry. Okay. Bear with honey works here. Bear with honey works here. I like that. Bear up front, probably? Yeah. Is cucumber yet? Yeah, okay. I'd be looking for a cucumber. I'd take a cucumber. There it is. So yeah, those are my 2 bird interactions this week. My 2 big bird interactions. Not big bird, but you know, big birds. Anyway, they got the queen bee, so... Although I got... Oh, okay, it's a level 2 queen bee, though. That's the problem. Dog? Oh, it's not big enough. Of course I lose to the fucking queen bee guy, right? Of course I lose to the queen bee guy. Guess the bear. I don't have gold. What am I talking about? Another spawn team that isn't trumpet focused that we can lose with? What is this guy doing again? Oh, you're gonna get some... Okay. Alright, you sniped my thing. That's cool, I guess. You got a freaking 12-13 back there? God damn. Hold on? No, it's not even close. That guy was still gonna spawn a thing, too. Jesus. Jesus. Uh-huh. Okay, I guess we're doing this again. Spend trumpets to give 3 mana, plus 1 trumpet to each from behind. That's not useful to me. Why are we getting all the bears now? What's happening? I mean, I guess we did the bears last time too, but what's happening? What's going on here? Why am I just doing bad builds? Why am I doing that to myself? Level 2 sturgeon. Another damn... What do you call it there? I mean... kind of showing how the Saiga Antelope is not really it, huh? Saiga Antelope kind of not doing much. Just have better builds, easy. Okay. Well, whatever. You just missed the really cool bird story, so sucks to be you. Or whatever. Aardvark here, maybe. To go with the bear, I'd be down for that. Saiga Antelope doesn't work as well because these spawn behind, which is the main thing that makes me sad. But we do get a lot of extra spawns with this too. You're so sad? Yeah, you should be. You should be. You should feel bad about yourself. No, okay, that was too much. That was too far. That was too far. That was too far. Even for me, that was too far. Oh, are we just doing? We're doing the Queen Bee strat? We're doing the Queen Bee strat? We're just abandoning? We're just abandoning again and doing a Queen Bee strat that doesn't work? Is that what's happening? This is not a good idea. This is probably not a good idea. Okay, we'll get that and get a banana on somebody maybe at the back too. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. How do you even with the penguin, how is that thing that big? I don't know what just happened. We missed out on a bee because of the sturgeon level 2. I mean, this is just I would like to abandon the run, please. I'd like to abandon the run, I think. Never mind, the sturgeon's not good with that still either. None of this, I want to quit so bad. I just don't even want to do this run. This doesn't make any, nothing I've done has made sense. Nothing I've done has made sense. I got just distracted with the bird stories. None of this makes any sense, actually. I'm losing my power. I'm just clicking stuff now. I've given up mentally. Team is trash. No stats. No hoes. No bitches. No money. It's all over. It's all over. We don't even get the spawn because of the thing, because of the sturgeon. So like, why do we even have this queen bee? They have an armadillo. Of course they have an aardvark. The one time that I like, it's just sense. Okay. I'm not doing a spawn team. I'm not doing a B team. I don't care. I'm not doing either of those stupid teams. I'm not doing them. I'm not doing them. It was a good song though. You're not wrong. That was a good song that was playing. Big Godfathers, you come to me, ask me for I don't know, to be smaller because I'm big. Whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh yeah, okay, I didn't confirm this. I saw a post that said something like, the state of Twitter was that you can reply to any image of a woman with a request for Grok to undress her to her underwear, and it would reply and post the reply in the thread. I don't know if this is true, this could be misinformation, but it also sounds like it could be real. Which is the state of the world right now. This team's so bad. This team is so bad. Fake news? Okay. I believe you, but also you saying that could be fake news too, right? Technically. Technically? Oh my god, we won a round. Give me a... Okay, well, I'll take that. That's pretty good. I'll just get rid of this now, because screw it. Granted, we have only tier 1, so it's... Or I guess we have this as a tier 2, but... Alright, we're just gonna have a bunch of half-leveled units. That's all good. It's all good. Smell you later? Whoa! How do you know what I smell like right now? Just wanted to antagonize me? Wait. You have to say what happened for Mother's Day, though. Wow, we got destroyed. I didn't even look. Keegan, what's going on over there? 83-3? What does that mean? Born in 83? I don't know what that means, actually. I don't know what he's doing over there. Keegan, huh? No, heart. Nope. It's pretty good, but we're just gonna roll, because surely there's gonna be units we can level next turn. Just don't lose. I don't even care about winning, just don't lose. Please don't lose. We lose. They have a lizard. They have a lizard. Lizards are cheating. Everyone knows this. Bye. See you later, chat. I mean, penguin. We're gonna sell one of these, so I guess I would rather sell the duck. And then buy a penguin and do this. I guess I could throw a random squid up front. I don't really care about leveling the otter or getting the stats on the otter. I think a squid is more value, or cuttlefish. My bad. Comes in, antagonizes streamer, leaves, refuses to elaborate. Giga Chad. Whatever, dude. We don't have a tier 3, so we are missing out on a little bit of trumpet in that regard. I feel like this is okay. Well, I feel like this is beatable. Yeah. Okay, nice. Nice. Yes. I might do this one too. If we still had that fringe head available, I would go for the Mara fringe head, but it was not to be. Tempted to take the level right now. Tempted to also would be tempted to like golden retriever up front by like getting rid of this too. Is this is Pac-Man? Okay. It also kind of reminded me of UFO 51 a little bit, but just a little bit. Delaying my decision via, oh, there's the friendship, but now the Mara's gone, and I almost bought the Mara for that too. Oh, that sucks. I am going to just save money and do this. We don't have a tier 1 anymore. Oh no, we do for this turn, but we probably won't after that. We do have 2 tier 4s, so not a ton of trumpet, but this bat is getting bigger. Okay, Cuttlefish, pretty good value, all things considered. All things considered, pretty good value. I don't think the Cuttlefish is necessary. Oh, great. Alright, don't look at that yet. Yes, we can make that happen. Because you just give it to the start, which I like. Could just bring fringe for big stats in the back. Could potentially do that. Or we could be listening to Arcade Fruit Machine title screen World Snooker. Could do that. That too. I guess I keep this for this turn just to have a little more trumpets because we need 2 for each tier. So 4, 2, 1, 5. That's 8. Alright, well, I feel good about taking that, even though I'm probably not going to keep it, but, you know, whatever. I think if I was going to do the fringe, like, in the back for stats, I would have had to do that earlier. Unfortunate weakness. Big snipe? Maybe? I don't even really know. I kind of lost track. That's level 2. Level 2 Queen Bee is where it starts being good. It doesn't count itself? Well, it's a good thing I left the toad in there then. We have to take this level then. Oh! Not what we wanted to see. Because now we literally have to keep it in if we want enough for this to be the 6 trumpets, huh? right? Because 2, 4. And so we would need this or a different guy. Although we could, like, getting rid of this to then get stats on this is pretty good. Or yeah, we could also just sell this, get this involved, have an extra one of these hanging out, have this here, could get the level. This will give us enough, I think. This will be 2, 4, 5, 6. It's not the prettiest strat, but it will work. It also is the reason why I feel like I would maybe want to get rid of the cuttlefish, but potentially you maybe just look to get rid of the penguin instead. Although, what would you get rid of it for? I guess if we don't care about order because the bat just does it, so you could do, although you would rather have the cuttlefish up front, but you could do Komodo on this team. And you would get rid of this, which would be a reason to keep this. Yeah, these will count each other, you're right, it is going to be more than that. I guess just money-wise, I will do this, but... I think there's a world where maybe we get rid of this penguin for a Komodo. That would be pretty nice. Not quite enough attack to one-shot the guinea fowl, but... Yeah, okay, alright, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. We already have a tier 5, huh? Tier 3. I guess guinea fowl. But yeah, it is kind of awkward, huh? Shark here would be great. It's not really see, but I think I have to ignore this for now. I think we need to get what we need to get, which is definitely not that. Alright, well, there is the guinea fowl. Not pretty though. Nyala. This is the thing where like Nyala would work for making sure we have enough for this and then having slots, but then it would also not, I guess it would work if we get the Komodo in the future if we still have the bat, so there's something to be said for that, I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm willing to believe that. Because right now we only actually get 4 from the bat, which is like pretty bad, but we really want that Komodo is what we want. Really want that Komodo. Okay. Or, you know, we could run Markor if we have this and it actually gets enough, then you can kind of put it in front and do the thing. So there's something to be said about that. Nice. Sweet. Okay. This team is the first team that feels like it actually could be good. Uh-huh. Son of a... Okay. Shark. Yes! Yes! There he is! And honestly, we could even still run the Markor, getting rid of the Nyala, and it would still be fine. Because Nyala and Shark are tier 2s, or tier 5s anyway. Now, the problem with that would be the Komodo messing up the order of the Markor, but still... Does that make its shots do less too? It does! That's actually so awesome for me. That's actually pretty sick. Generally, though, I don't think the ink will be that big of a deal, but it did get to grow a lot with, like, these 2 units got to grow a lot from that penguin over time, so it has been worth it in that regard. I have not bought food, so that doesn't matter. Inked underrated. I guess popcorn here. I mean, there's part of me that wants to do like cucumber so that then it like will live snipes or whatever, but that doesn't really matter. Tryhard7362 has joined the chat. Hello. Ooh. Tomato is something I am interested in for the things in the back like bears and saiga antelopes and the like. That does have my interest. That does have my interest and attention. Okay, they have had some jerboaing going on. Their jerboa in the back is not going to be that big. Well, I mean, okay, it's big, but we do have the weakness and or the things going on. What pack is this? This is the weekly, which seems very trumpet focused. I guess the thing about trying to do the tomato is that the order's going to get switching around everywhere, so... First time level 3 cuttlefish, who would have thought? I'm actually going to hot dog this. I think we're not going to do the tomato for the reasons I stated. Interested in doing this instead of this. I think it's not crazy. I'm going to be honest, I think it's not crazy. We'd be getting 2, 4, 6. I guess it doesn't really work, huh, if you do that. 2 from each tier, but you need this to take it. So I guess it doesn't work. So maybe we'll end up just keeping it like this. 7 out of 10. 2 health. We have some stats. We have some trumpeting. This is not the greatest inked. But we do trade in 2 hits, which is a pretty big deal. You snipe my guy, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, we got this one. We got this one. The nurse shark didn't even nurse shark yet. Also, that was a good example of how the popcorn is good for if this ends up in the back, the dog wouldn't spawn and then you don't get the shot. Like, it still would have gotten the shot up, which is good. So that's pretty sweet. Posture check, alright. Posture check is in. Okay, I think I'm good there. I suppose there's a chance of a level 3, so I should take it. Well, there it is. Probably, almost certainly worth it more than just throwing it on here and hoping that we get a level. So I think that's pretty fine. This could be the one. This could be the one. That's a pretty fucking big team they got there. That's a pretty big team they got. But I did just get some big shots. And you have ink. Some important ink, in fact. Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Chat's excited. I'm excited. Both of these, like, kind of don't work. Though I didn't think about the Highland Cow plus marker combo, where, like, just having this will enable you to have enough for that. That's a pretty good combo, but you don't really run into it right away. I'm trying to think what I could even roll that I would rather spend money on than this, and I have 2 health, so I think I'm just gonna spend money on it. Roll me. Shark at the front, I'll take it. Shark at the front, I'll take it. Your hopper is at the front. That can't. Oh, you Komodo gamble. You Komodo gambler. Not this time. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh my god, the popcorn. The popcorn. That means I got lucky, because I basically won the gamble in that sense and still lost. So that's not exactly the best sign for me, but you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. A little scared. I'm wondering if maybe a durian or something here instead of these cucumbers. Or would I rather popcorn? Brutus the most? I think 1 durian's not bad. Okay, this is ideal. Well, this is interesting because I actually think it's this. Because you could have got a Komodo from it, and because this is more immediate value, double the trumpet amount. So I think that makes sense. I guess I don't know who I'm tossing this on. I guess it is just straight up gamble, so I'll just put it on the nurse shark. Not the best slot, but it's okay. At least it'll go off before it shoots, which is kind of the reason I ended up putting it on there. Okay. They got some serious stuff going on here. They got some hops, they got some trumpets. I am going to shoot. Oh, yes. Oh, there it is. Cuttlefish achievement. Who would have thought actually going trumpets on the weekly that's very trumpet heavy would maybe result in a good result? Nice. I will say that obviously the bee memes were bee memes, but this team did surprisingly well, which was in the first session. And I think the big reason here, obviously, in my eyes, was committing to the bat in terms of just that little bit of extra boost from the penguin early on both of these. Definitely made a big difference in the long run. And honestly, the cucumbers also made a big difference. Like round 15, that's at least a good 8 health probably at the minimum for these guys. Unfortunately for try-hard chatter, what you're not aware of is that this is about time we wrap it up. At least for the recording of this